Usually after a weekend away like the one I just had, or even sort of big workshops and seminars, certainly after things like Momentum, and also after the Wire Forest talk, after those kind of things, I can often feel a bit flat, a bit lacking in energy. And in fact, I know that I did a few videos after the Wire Forest talk where that was exactly the case. I kind of dragged on for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But today, having just got back yesterday from the Pyrenees for the long weekend, I've been feeling pretty good. Dived straight back into some reasonably productive work, and thoughts were running fine. Sometimes the way I kind of know that my energy levels are down is because I find it difficult to string sentences together. But I did 3 videos. I did a video in Boost on self-sabotage. I did a video in on the wagon on the difference between emotions and feelings. And then I did another video in Boost on, I can't remember what it was on now, but it worked. Oh, being specific. That's why I kind of set up the week, and we were looking at specifics, getting specific, and doing a caffeine reset, how caffeine affects sleep, and when your sleep's been affected, then that also affects your willpower, and that affects your results, and so on and so forth. So sleep, caffeine, big connection there. Anyway, so I did these 3 videos, which is probably I don't know, maybe 45 minutes in total, 50 minutes in total out of all 3 of them, and just kind of felt like things were flowing pretty well, which is not always the case when I've been away for a weekend like that. So that was good. I did also get a chance to spend some time prepping the Charles Tyrwhitt talk, which I'm giving on Thursday. Which I know it's only 20 minutes, but it's going to be a bit weird because I'm giving it at 4 o'clock or sometime between 4 and 5 in the afternoon, and I'm at a lunch at lunchtime. Funny enough, it's an old school reunion lunch in London. So I'll be there first. I kind of thought when I agreed to do the talk that it was in the morning and I'd be able to do the talk and then go on to the lunch, but it's the other way around, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is, and it'll be fine. But what that means is I won't have that time beforehand to kind of get into my headspace and to kind of think about it. But actually, I think that'll be a good thing. It'll be a good thing to do that because, well, hopefully, that's where I'm going to be, and it's going to be that I haven't got like masses of time beforehand, like a whole day, to prepare something to finish off preparing. I need to be able to do other things as well as give these talks. So I think I'm pretty much there with it anyway, with the structure and the outline and how I'm going to kind of get into it. So I'm looking forward to that. I did also hear back from another talk that I was that was in the wings. I was really hoping that it would come through, and it didn't. And I said, in fact, I did a video on this a while ago, I think a couple of weeks ago, talking about how I've moved on mentally, which I had done, but I was still, I guess, kind of hanging in there because it's just that loop was open. I hadn't heard for sure that it was definitely not happening, and so I guess there was still a part of me thinking, well, maybe they'll get back, maybe they've just been really busy and they'll get back today or tomorrow and they'll say, "Yay, George, come and do it. It's too late." But no, unfortunately, it wasn't to be, and it was a budget thing and fitting it all in and everything else. So I'm not really sure what to do about that, because, well, actually, you know what? I do know what to do. Things should just go straight to Diana to discuss budgets, fees, logistics, as in, whether I'm able to do the date. That needs to be the first step. I spoke to the lady for about maybe 20 minutes. I didn't mind it. Found out a bit more about what they're looking for, what they're doing. But we spoke for about 20 minutes on the phone. There was a bit of back and forth. So all told, probably a couple of hours of not really work, but communications on my part, and a lot of thinking time. And that could have been saved if it just gone straight through Diana to discuss the budget. They could have come back and said yes or no. Let's now talk about the details, and then it's over to me. So there's a lesson there. I am still disappointed, I guess. I am disappointed, of course I am, that it didn't come through because I'd love to have done it. It was a talk about mindfulness. We're in Mental Health Awareness Week at the moment. So it would have been a really good opportunity to do it, but it wasn't to be. And I probably, when I said I'd moved on last week or the week before, obviously hadn't completely moved on, but I have now. I'm all good. I'm all good. But I do need to start getting some more of these more of these talks booked in. That's for sure. Because again, after Charles Tyrwhitt, there's nothing else. There's nothing else in the diary like firm. I've got a lot of other things coming up that could be there, could be kind of on the edge, and I'm going to do my own event as well. But I want to be pushing this. I want to be kind of getting more things booked in. I'm happy to keep playing the long game. You know, I'm not happy with it. I'm frustrated that it isn't, that it is has to be a long game. But at the same time, it's not deterring me. It's not deterring me. I'm still very much focused on what it is that I want to achieve and the way I want to go about achieving it. So it's all good. Right. Having said I was pretty energized this morning, I've left this video till the end of the day. Kids are in bed and I am pretty tired now. So I'm going to wind down, get myself set up and prepared for tomorrow, and then chill out with some rubbish on Netflix probably. I'll check in again tomorrow, let you know how things are going. Bye for now.